Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of a TV series I Dream of Jeannie 1965-1970 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Captain Anthony Nelson, NASA astronaut and pilot. He tries to hide Jeannie's existence to avoid being fired. However, due to his strange behavior, he is being monitored by a NASA psychiatrist who died of throat cancer in 2012. Roger Healy is Tony's friend, a major and a NASA astronaut. He's overly interested in women, vain and obsessed with money, and tries to force Jeannie to fulfill his wishes, which always ends badly. Played by Bill Daly, who died of natural causes in 2018. Dr. Alfred Bellows is a NASA psychiatrist who suspects Tony of hiding something and tries to prove it. However, he respects him greatly and often defends him to his superiors. He is played by Haden Rock, who died of multiple myeloma in 1987. Amanda Bellows is the wife of Dr. Alfred Bellows, a friend of Jeannie, who doesn't know that she's a genie and is often perplexed by what is happening. She's a persistent and curious woman, portrayed by Emmeline Henry, who died of brain cancer in 1979. Martin Peterson is the commander of Edwards Air Force Base. He is decent, well-mannered, but demanding and strict to himself and his astronauts, but he highly values and supports them, played by Barton McLean, who died of double pneumonia in 1969. Winfield Schaeffer is the commander of Edwards Air Force Base. He cares about well-being of his people and doesn't want them to profit from their fame. He thinks all advertisers are wild, played by Winton Hayworth, who died of a heart attack in 1970. Henry Tracy is a screenwriter for a film about an astronaut. He adores beautiful women and uses his position to attract them. He behaves loosely and confidently, denying himself nothing, played by Woodrow Peffrey, who died of a heart attack in 1984. Alan Carr is the director of a documentary about astronauts. He's a real dude, loves publicity, acts boldly and doesn't accept refusal. He is very clever and quickly finds the actor he needs, played by Paul Lind, who died of a heart attack in 1982. Professor is a master at opening safes. He has even opened FBI safes and is a professional. He's smart and cunning. Trying to open the NASA safe, he figures out how to get more money for it. Portrayed by Edward Andrews, who died of a heart attack in 1985. General Weatherby is an extremely strict person who reprimands his subordinates for their misbehavior, but he admits to Dr. Bellows that he himself would not dare to lead women around so openly, who died from prostate cancer in 2010. Melissa, Karen Sharp, is the general's daughter and Tony's fiancée. She is caring, attractive and patient, supports her fiance and worries about him. However, when she sees Jeannie in Tony's apartment, she doesn't compromise and breaks off relations with him. Joe is an ice cream vendor at NASA. He is funny, sincere and always in a good mood, but has a lousy sense of humor. However, Tony loves him for his responsibility and willingness to help, played by Ron Massag, who died of natural causes in 2022. Habib is a genie master of Jeannie's twin sister. He is strong but not cruel and often forgiving. He keeps his genie strict, forcing her to behave decently, played by Ted Cassidy, who died from complications following open heart surgery in 1979. Moy is the farmer's wife who, like her family, has no idea who the astronauts are and mistakes Tony and Roger for Martians. She is ignorant, very rude and keeps everyone in the family under control, played by Kathleen Freeman, who died of lung cancer in 2001. Tina is Roger's new girlfriend, whom he teaches to play tennis. She is attractive and young and enjoys the attention of men. She behaves frankly, but Roger is only happy about it. Portrayed by Farrah Fawcett, who died of colon cancer in 2009. Miss Temple, Secretary of NASA. She's a very sweet and responsible girl, always performs her duties quickly and professionally. Everyone around adores her, as she always keeps up the conversation and gives a sincere smile. Portrayed by Susan Howard. Ali is a gladiator killer who stabbed Jeannie 2,000 years ago, and she wants revenge on him after being freed. He's extremely strong, straightforward, and has little interest in other people's opinions. Played by Richard Kiel, who died of heart disease in 2014. Mama Jeannie is also a genie. She loves her daughter very much and has a close relationship with her, giving her advice on how to get Tony to propose to her. She is cunning and has feminine wisdom. Played by Lauren Tuttle, who died from cancer in 1986. Arnie is a magician who was given Roger's apartment. He and his wife try to go magic tricks. They don't succeed, but he doesn't despair and is always optimistic about the future. Played by Bernard Fox, who died of heart failure in 2016. Ahmed is a local merchant in Mecca. He is clever and cunning, pretending to be helpful and decent. However, only having recognized the tourist, he confuses the person with conversations and offers in order to lure out more money. Portrayed by Jamie Farr. Charlie Farnham is a reporter and paparazzi who interviews Tony. He is so interested in Jeannie that he tricks himself into their house and installs a wiretap and a camera to reveal her secret. Portrayed by George Firth, who died of a lung infection in 2008. Congressman Farragut arrives to meet with Dr. Alfred Bellows. He is intelligent and well-mannered, knows how to manage his emotions. He treats people antics patiently and condescendingly and tries in every possible way to remain calm. Portrayed by Alan Oppenheimer. Evelyn is Roger's secretary. She is an attractive, smart, and modest until Jeannie puts a spell on her, and Evelyn falls in love with Roger, making eyes at him in every possible way and acting very openly. Played by Julie Gregg, who died of cancer in 2016. Girl at the party is invited to Tony's bachelor party. She is attractive and pretty, has a pleasant smile and a voice that charms men. She loves to be surrounded by men of high status. Portrayed by Francine York, who died of cancer in 2017. Moose Murphy is Roger's former classmate and works as an electrician. He is strong, jealous, hot-tempered, and doesn't know how to restrain his emotions, often getting into fights. Played by Danny Miller, who died of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis in 2014. Perkins is the luggage porter at the hotel where the astronauts and Jeannie are staying, because of whom strange things happen. Perkins is confused, nervous, and trying to prove that he is not crazy. Played by Maureen Kaplan, who died of natural causes in 2016. Costa Jameson is the very energetic son of the neighbors. He is an inquisitive boy who has a sharp mind, attentiveness, and observation. He suspects that Tony is hiding a magical girl and tries to prove it, but no one believes him. He was played by Bill Mumy. Chan is the director of a Japanese company who is trying to lure information out of Tony about their affairs at NASA. He is cunning and smart, uses a special drug to lure the truth out of him, and then hires those who torture Tony. Jeannie is a 2,000-year-old genie. Her desire to please goes to the extreme. She is impulsive, disobeys her master, and uses her powers whenever she sees fit. She falls in love with her owner, Anthony Nelson, and becomes overprotective of him. Market clerk is a good-natured man who does his job responsibly. He's always ready to help his clients and accompanies them with a smile, even in the most difficult situations. Played by Dick Van Patten, who died from complications from diabetes in 2015. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.